For This Week in Washington, I'm Brian Darling. Drilling and defense spending are the two big issues this week in Washington. For years, Congress has banned oil and natural gas drilling on most of America's outer continental shelf. On October 1st, that ban, along with the one that forbids the extraction and development of oil shale in the Mountain West, will expire. Unfortunately, gaining access to these vast domestic resources is in the hands of the Do-Nothing Congress. Annually, Congress blocks access to American energy by attaching a spending rider on the yearly appropriations bills to prohibit federal funds from being used to issue leases to drilling companies. Because Congress has failed to pass the bills necessary to fund the government in fiscal year 2009, which starts October 1st, they will soon have to pass a continuing resolution to fund the government. Conservatives would like to see the drilling ban expire, and Congress has the power to produce more domestic energy in the next continuing resolution. Please read Legislative Lowdown and Human Events this week for conservative issues coming up in Washington. On Tuesday, September 9th at 11 a.m., the Heritage Foundation will host a forum titled Politics, Priorities, and American Defense Spending. For the past 2 years, the Heritage Foundation has sought to make the case that America's global responsibilities call for an adequate defense budget to train, equip, and modernize an all-volunteer force capable of meeting the full range of both conventional and unconventional missions. To accomplish this, Heritage believes that the Congress must make a commitment to funding the core defense budget at 4% of America's GDP for the next several years to prevent a reoccurrence of the hollow force, and to meet the military's immediate modernization needs. Former Senator Jim Talent will be a featured speaker at this event and will discuss his hands-on experience in Congress on keeping our defense spending at reasonable levels. That's This Week in Washington. I'll see you next week. For more information, log on to heritage.org and stay tuned next week for more news and information.